Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Now, today's video is completely different to what I normally do. But don't click away because it's a good kind of different. A different that is very, very interesting. Now, it's likely that no one here knows that I actually love all sorts of game and film theories. But not only do I like to watch them, I like to think of them myself. Like, it's impossible to watch a movie with me. I always try to ruin it. Always try to think of something. But, that's beside the point, because today I'm presenting you with my very own theory. One that should leave you speechless and begging for more. But what could be so mysterious about a game? Well, what game has so recently shaken the internet with its release? Don't know what you're thinking, but I'm talking about the new Mario game for the Nintendo Switch, Super Mario Odyssey. But I'm not going to tell you why this game is so amazing, and why it's won so many awards, or why it's considered one of Nintendo's best games to date. I'll tell you why it's a complete rip-off. And trust me when I say this, or maybe don't trust me if you don't, but stop, I said trust me, and very soon you will. This game isn't as unique as you may expect, and something similar has already been around for a whole 10 years. Now, of course, all of you are sighing and saying, well, duh, of course, there have been similar games out there. But wait, this game is pretty much identical to another one in the Mario series. As soon as I saw the introduction, I started to see a resemblance, and 10 minutes in, I was convinced that this game is nothing other than a copy of an earlier Mario game. One released in 2007, 10 years ago. And it wasn't some unknown game, no. It currently ranks as Nintendo's 10th most popular game with 12 million copies sold worldwide. Can you guess what it is? Drumroll, please. It's nothing other than Super Mario Galaxy. And if you hear me out, then you will see for yourself that these two games are almost completely identical. Now, first of all, let's get the obvious done with. Have a look at the titles. Look, compare them here, like right now. Super Mario Galaxy, the Super Mario Odyssey. Not only do they sound similar, but look at the names, like the titles on the boxes. They are pretty much the same. And then there's the main plot. Mario fighting Bowser to get Peach, but I guess that doesn't really count because it's a game about Mario, so maybe not the best example. But what about the fact that both of these games are 3D? There are only a handful of 3D Mario games. I feel like I'm getting a bit closer. Or maybe the similar HP system or the way in which you receive 1-ups. There are so many similarities across the games. But I guess that isn't really proof. You want something solid. All of you probably need some really good evidence if you're going to believe me. Well, I think I've got just the thing. Now, let's start with the most noticeable features of both games. And I'm not talking about Mario, the worlds, Bowser, Peach, or the Toads. I'm talking about Mario's little companions. And yes, you heard me right. Companions. S on the end. Now, I'll try not to spoil too much of the game, but you probably already know that in Super Mario Odyssey, Mario's hat gets a little bit of an upgrade. It's inhabited by a strange creature that goes by the name Cappy. Mario gets a few nice perks and tricks up his sleeve. He can kill, damage, or even possess enemies with the help of this cool little feature, and it's only with Cappy's help that Mario can in the end save Peach. But there is the interesting part. In Super Mario Galaxy, Mario also has a helpful companion, Luma, a little star that he gets as a present from Rosalina. Luma lives under Mario's hat. Well, do you see? That happens to sound a bit familiar. Hat? Yeah, wink wink nudge nudge. Luma gives Mario the ability to travel around the galaxy, and gives him some other cool abilities too. How about spinning around magically to be able to kill enemies? Doesn't that sound familiar? So, we have our first link. Luma, Cappy. Two characters that help Mario and are essentially the only reason that Mario is able to beat the game and get back Princess Peach. But this isn't even the best part. That's only yet to come. Think about the goal of Super Mario Odyssey. What comes to mind? Yep, Bowser. But how do you get to him? Well, you need to fly here on the Odyssey spaceship. And what do you need to power that ship? Well, if you've watched even a short playthrough on YouTube, you'll know that all you need is power moons. But what's the big deal with that? Well, Super Mario Galaxy has a very similar goal. You need to ultimately defeat Bowser. To do that, you need to get his galaxy on a spaceship. How do you power your spaceship? Power stars! Yes, can you see the similarity? In both games, you need to beat a boss, they hand you a power star / power moon, and then you go beat the next one. Even the number of bosses is the same across the game. 16 in Super Mario Galaxy versus 14 in Super Mario Odyssey. The games are almost identical in their structure. Now, don't get me wrong here, Super Mario Odyssey is still a great game and everything. It has good graphics, an ability to explore the worlds, and that's something that you don't really see in Super Mario Galaxy. But really, I think that Nintendo actually did a very, very smart thing. They have a new, innovative console that they had recently released, and they want people to use it. But how do you do that? An amazing game, of course. But Nintendo didn't want the Switch to be a failure. Oh no, they did something smart and created a game for it. One that had been popular in the past, and as said earlier, Super Mario Galaxy has already sold 12 million copies worldwide. Its sequel, Super Mario Galaxy 2, which is a complete rip-off of the first game, sold 7 million copies. All they had to do was change the idea enough so that no one called them out for using old ideas. They had to give it a new name, and they have themselves a brand new game. One that is pretty much guaranteed to be amazing. But was this really what they wanted to do, or am I just making things up and trying to call out Nintendo for something they didn't do? Well, I guess we can only speculate. See you next time, guys. Thank you for watching this video, guys. Well done if you stuck this far. I hope this video has been interesting because I spent quite a while on it. And if you did enjoy it, then make sure to comment down below and ask for more because I am happy to make these sort of videos. They're super interesting. But I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time, guys.